Hello, everyone. Welcome to Organ India's Facebook Live. We are just 2 weeks away from the World Transplant Games 2023 to be held at Perth, Australia. And we're here today with the most important member of our team, Varun Anand, who is also the youngest athlete ever to represent India at the World Transplant Games. Varun is here with his mom, Deepa, who is also his kidney donor, his father, Anand, and little brother, Vaibhav. They are here to talk to all of you about what they went through as a family when Varun needed to go through a kidney transplant 4 years ago. Welcome to the show, guys, and thanks for joining us today.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi everyone, and thank you, Sunena, for the wonderful
So, how are
introduction.
you doing? Varun, are you all set to go to Perth?
Hi, Miss Anana ma'am. Yep, I am doing fine and I am very much excited to go to Perth. We slowly started packing and yeah, we are slowly getting ready for the trip and all.
Fantastic. So, you're going to be the youngest player ever to represent India. How does that feel?
It feels very nice. It
Wonderful. And
and
how
it's
are
very
you practicing? And what you were saying something?
yeah, it feels very proud. I mean, it's a big achievement for us just to be representing India in a large state. I mean, if you just check Google, you need to go through lots of ranks just to reach the Olympic. Like example, for Olympic, you need to go through the district, state, zonal, and then the national. But here, we every 2 years we have a chance directly to represent. So
Yeah, and that's
again, it's a big
fantastic. And
achievement.
it's we're so excited. We are so excited to have you on board. So tell me something. How are you managing? You're just a young boy. What you're in class 7 or class 8, I think.
I'm
Class
moving
8,
to
right?
class 8.
Okay. And how are you managing school and how are you managing practicing for your the games?
The school is doing very fine. They are a big support to our family. I mean, because of them only we could come to Delhi and attend all the meetings there. And yeah, the practice is going well. As again, the schedule is simple: 6:30 to 7:30 it's tennis. Then 8 to 10 it's table tennis. 10 to 12 is badminton. Then again 5:30 to 6:30 is tennis, and then 7 to 9 is table tennis
Wow, every day.
every day. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic. I'm sure you'll do great. We are so proud of you and that you're practicing so hard for all this. And you're
Yeah.
managing your school as well. You're managing your studies.
Very, very much.
Oh,
Yeah, now it's
fantastic.
holidays, so this from this Monday to this coming Friday, it is actually a school week. But again, thanks to the school, I can take a holiday and start practicing.
Oh, that's nice. It's very nice. Very important to have people, a school that is supportive, and that's fantastic for all of you. Anand and Deepa, how are you managing? How are you feeling about all of this?
Yeah, we are also feeling very excited actually to go to Australia and also as a young contestant to represent India. That makes more proud. So whatever he gone through in his life, that is a miracle for him to now to represent, at least to participate and to see the people those who gone through. I think some positivity may come for him actually. So that is the main thing what we want from him actually, because he is feeling so many times negativity because he can't play so many games like football, cricket, because doctor is also not allowing, but he's enthusiastic to do that. But now he's getting a chance to do the thing, so he's so happy and we are also happy for him.
Yeah, so as
Fantastic.
my mother said, it's like again you can play sports normally, but again it's a huge thing. You're playing sports at a national level, so it's a very great
Correct.
thing.
International level. So that's
International
another.
level.
And yeah, and you'll meet so many people over there. All the athletes coming there from around over 60 countries in the world. All transplanted athletes or living donors, and they are all. You're going to meet all of them, and I think it'll be a fantastic experience for you to see. What wonderful things they can do. After transplant and how fit they are, and that just because you had a transplant doesn't mean that you have to sit at home and do nothing.
Yeah.
So, tell me a little bit about 4 years ago. I mean, what happened, Anand, Deepa? That kind of how did the issue start?
So I will make
Yeah, it
my dad
starts.
start.
So, yeah, so 4 years before, obviously this was a pretty big shocker to the family. Kidney being a very resilient organ, it was very difficult to identify it at early stages, and we identified this only at a very late stage. And again, kudos to Deepa. We did not think too much because we had to have a transplant. It was at a stage 5, so it was a great decision, and then the transplant happened. From there to here, initially it was a little bit of struggle for him, but thanks to the doctors and all over, the medical science has advanced so much, and he's able to lead a relatively very good life now. And as you can see, he's representing India. So from that to here, the journey has been a roller coaster ride, but kudos to everyone's support, like he said, the school doctor, and even organizations like Organ India. We are very, very thankful to everything that is happening, and we are at a very excited stage now.
Great. So when Deepa, when this happened, and obviously the doctors must have asked that, is there a donor in the family? Was that what were you thinking then when this happened?
Yeah, because at that time it was a tough situation. We didn't expect this will happen. So when doctor told it is CKD, and we didn't expect actually. Suddenly we are unable to accept for 2 days. Then doctors told he was under dialysis for around 3 or 4 months. So when seeing that and the organ donation, so I felt I was so blessed actually to give him actually, because dialysis was the very tough time he gone through, and we are also gone through. So mentally, physically, everything we are so, in the sense, totally like it was very tough condition for that. But organ donation, I didn't feel anything actually, because I want him to be happy in his life. So there is no issue for that.
And how
And
was your recovery post transplant, both of you?
But, yeah, it when actually around 2 weeks I have taken care my thing. After that I was fully for him actually, because there are so many things after post transplant so he has gone through. So I forget about my thing actually, because we have to concentrate on him.
Right.
Because donor is not a big thing actually, but recipient, he has to survive a lot, he has to go through a lot. So I don't have any issue after that. So after that we are trying to what is it, all the steps we are trying to make him happy, make him so many blood tests, so many things he was gone through, diabetes. So all the stages we are able to support him.
Okay, wonderful. And Varun, what kind of challenges? I mean, you were very young at that time. You were what, 9 years old
Yes.
or eight?
Yes,
8 years old.
it's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, it's very hard at that time. Like again, like my parents told, I could also not believe that I was also going to be needing a transplant. That all times I did not know what was a transplant was. So then the doctor explained it like a very easy way that a 9-year-old can understand it. But then when I understood it, I told it's a little scary, but if you manage it, you can get another life. So yeah, I managed, but just after the transplant, life has slowly started increasing. That happiness, all that emotions have been, what's it called, stabilized, like from that very bad and sad mood to a very happy child.
Nice. That's very nice to hear. And how did you manage at school for those 4 years? I mean, right, immediately after transplant, any challenges there?
At first when I just joined school was just a normal school, but then slowly I started making friends, and then school became a little exciting. So yeah, I managed like that. The principal, the vice principal, my class teachers, again I should thank all of them also, because they also was a big support to me.
So after
Yeah.
the transplant for 1 year he didn't go to school. Then corona blessed
because
actually.
of the
Right,
COVID, that
right,
kind of,
right. Oh,
while it is
yes.
very unfortunate, it kind of helped him not to lose any class or anything like that. And
Right.
it was online for a couple of years, and by that time, he had also eased into, like they were saying, he had an instance of this new onset diabetes after transplant. Again, all that is fine now. It is just a management of the medication. So he is leading a very normal and healthy life, as you can see. So we are quite thankful
Fantastic.
for everything, and kudos to her for being in her prime of her health to be able to do that. I am a diabetic, so I was ruled out at the outset by the
Okay.
doctors, and
Okay. Okay.
so it was a difficult. I mean, we would see from outside, but I think she didn't even blink her eye. It was a. I'm so thankful
Yes.
to be around such great heroes in my family.
Wonderful. So I believe that during COVID, you had quite a difficult time as a family. And Varun, you were very brave at that time. You came, you're a real champ. Tell us about that.
But yeah, it's like it's a little hard. So uh, just after my transplant and diabetes, I just leading a normal life for like a few 7 8 months. Then suddenly we heard the news that corona came, and then my family got it. So then my parents told, you go and stay in your room no matter what, we are always with you. So they locked the door, and then thanks to them, they called all of my neighbors, and the neighbors helped me get food. So they put a rope through the balcony, and then they used a basket to give me food. So it was like an adventurous type of thing. So then
Yeah.
I managed.
So
Okay.
and
And
And it was
how?
a whole month and a month and
Oh,
5 days there.
oh,
And
wow.
you,
All alone, huh? So wonderful. That's like quite amazing. Very
yeah,
brave.
you might
Very,
also
very
want to
brave.
talk about how you had the medicines by yourself. So yeah, that was a 35-day ordeal because me and my mother were hospitalized because in that Delta wave I was quite serious, and Vaibhav and Deepu also had COVID, but they were not as serious. So there was no way that we could go to him because he was under immunosuppressant medications.
But then again, my that all times my father also was a real champ, because that all times only one time in a week I used to open the door. That was for giving my medicines to refill it. So he wore full like what you call some kind of hazmat suit, and he cut the medicines and given to me. So my family ensured the full 101% of protection that comes to me. So not from one virus cell to also entering me. So it was a great thing. And but then surprisingly, my doctor told that I got COVID, but somehow I managed to my immune system somehow managed to defeat it.
That was
Oh,
not
you
in the
did get COVID then.
it was not in the Delta wave. Again, after that, when the
Okay.
third Omicron wave happened, he got it.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
I
All
think
right.
that
So you
was
managed. Okay.
yes.
Nice.
That time
And
we managed to keep him
uh,
pristine.
okay, great. And Vaibhav, please tell us, how are you supporting your brother?
I support him in table tennis. I play with him and all kinds of
Oh,
things.
that's
Vaibhav is also
okay.
training with Varun, by the way. Yeah.
Okay,
So
so you both. So Varun, you're participating in table tennis and
Tennis,
uh,
badminton.
tennis and badminton. Fantastic. Great. Good to hear that. Um, I just wanted to know how you came to Delhi last month to the training camp, right? You met all the other Indian athletes who are going. How did that feel for you? I mean, that would probably have been the first time you met other transplant athletes.
Yeah, so yeah, it was a great experience. So I was not thinking again much of the Bangalore to Delhi trip. So when I reached there, I reached the what's called the campus late night, and I slept off. Tomorrow morning at breakfast, I met more the first half of the transplanted participants, and then I spoke with them. We named them nicknames, but it was a great enjoyment type. But yeah, like some of them were telling it there's a good that at least there's a child in the team, so nothing can happen. So at least we can have someone to entertain us, something like that. But again, the whole team was a very big support to us.
Yeah, yeah. So you're the entertainer in chief in this contingent.
Not like
Okay.
that, like they also
So
entertain. Yeah, it's a mix
I
of people.
he
yeah.
has
So
to make it things interesting, Sunena, if I may add. He
yes,
has,
definitely. So
he has made a deal with Mr. PV Ramanaya sir that next transplant games they both are going to be pairing as India's
tennis.
senior most and junior most duo. So that would be
Oh,
exciting for
fantastic.
the
That's nice. That's nice. So great, Varun. Anything else you want to tell our viewers? We have a question. Someone is asking, have you ever feel any less in comparison of your fellow classmates? I
um,
mean,
so in comparison, most of the time all of them used to make me feel sad. I mean, in my school team there are four, like Ganga, Yamuna, Kaveri, Godavari. In that, sometimes they did not used to let me play, so it was a very hard time because again the doctor told you could not participate in any football games, it's very restricted. But then again, so one of my best friends helped me go through that, and he told me no matter what you can play with us also in a small game, don't worry, we'll always be there. So again the whole class helped me through the wave.
fantastic. And what message would you like to give people who are watching?
So to the whole viewers and yeah, yeah, you ma'am, it's like what's it called, everyone should be aware of organ donation, because it could be a very big thing for people. Like there's a lot of people currently bedridden, waiting for an organ that they could use for a second life. So I would want to make sure the whole world would be aware of organ donation. And again, like examples for me, my mom and the other Indian players, you can again lead a normal life and play sports and try getting a medal, that to an international level. So I would want to make sure the whole world be aware of organ donation, that's all.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Varun, and bless you. And we will see you in Australia. And from the flight from Singapore to Perth, you remember you have to do something. You have to hold my hand, right? And make sure that because I'm very scared
Yeah,
of
sure.
flying. Okay, so you will be there and you will be entertaining everybody on the flight, and you will be making sure everybody is fine. All right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we'll see you there. Thank you so much, Anand and Deepa. It was great talking with you.
Thank you so much.
And see you soon.
Yeah, thank you
Yep.
so
And
much.
actually, one more thing I have
Yeah.
to say kudos to my parents, his parents, and the entire family who support us. I forgot to tell you that actually. So I have to say big thanks to them also, because when transplant happening, Vibo was only 3 years. So around 2 years, I didn't see Vibo at all.
Oh, wow.
So
Oh,
yeah,
So that's a
wow.
big
No,
thanks.
it's very important. Family support and yeah, support of family, close friends, your school, and everybody comes together to make it something that you can go through. Otherwise, it's extremely difficult.
yeah, it has been
Okay.
very eye-opening as well, Sunena. Thanks for everything you and Organ India team are doing. So we are very appreciative of that as well. Thank you
We
so
are
much for.
only doing it because the players are there. So,
Yes.
okay. Thank you so much
Thank
and see you
you.
in Perth. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, bye,
Bye.
bye.
Bye. Bye.
Kay,